Hello and welcome to LeapFROG. At LeapFROG, we discuss financial realignment to outshine and grow. In today's video, we will be discussing what Systematic Investment Plan SIP is and what is its role in compounding and in practical life. The first question in your mind would be, what is SIP? Well, SIP is a method of investing fixed amounts at regular time intervals. The time interval can be monthly, quarterly, or even yearly. There are two major benefits of SIP. SIP enables disciplined investing and it leverages compounding and helps in long-term wealth creation. Now let's have a look at certain SIP strategies. That is, the way people invest in SIP, and let us also figure out which strategy suits you best. So here's strategy 1. In strategy 1, you are investing rupees 1 lakh every year for 10 years, so the total investment becomes rupees 10 lakh. Now you do not add any more investment, but let it sit and grow for 20 years more. Abiding to this, your total investment of rupees 10 lakh has turned to 3.8 crore rupees. Wow, that is a 38 times return. Sounds amazing, right? But now let's look closer, especially at how not all investments contribute equally to the total amount. Here's the catch. The first rupees 1 lakh you invested turned to rupees 40 lakh during the course of 30 years of compounding. Whereas the last rupees 1 lakh you invested only got 20 years to compound and could only reach up to 11.5 lakhs during the course of compounding. There is a huge difference because the money invested later gets lesser time to compound. The growth in the second case is also solid, but the real explosion happens when your money sits for longer. Here, time is exponential. Greater the time, better the returns. Number 2, consistency still matters. Even though later investments grow less, they still contribute. Without those 1 lakhs every year, you wouldn't have reached 3.82 crore rupees. Number 3, you didn't add a single penny after year 10, yet the money kept growing aggressively. Why? Because time in compounding did all the work. That is the power of waiting. Now let us analyze strategy number 2. Here is the metric and the value. So total invested equals rupees 14.5 lakhs. Amount after 10 years equals rupees 31.25 lakhs. Amount after 30 years equals rupees 5.11 crore. And the return times equals 35.27 times of the original amount. Now let us take away the key insights from strategy number 2. Number 1. Topping up yearly supercharges growth. This means that by increasing the annual investment by just rupees 10,000 a year, we are adding 4.5 lakh rupees more and flat rupees 1 lakh per year plan. But we end up with over rupees 1.3 crores more in the long term. Even though later investments grow for fewer years, they start larger, so they did add a significant value. Number 3, the sooner the better, but keep leveling up. Earlier money still compounds the most, but every year's top up adds fuel to the compounding engine. This strategy overall is realistic, that is, a gradual increase feels natural, powerful, boosts overall returns significantly, sustainable, that is, aligns with income growth. I think you all would have one question in your mind. Why is the return multiple less in strategy 2 than strategy 1? Fun fact, even I had that query, but let's solve it now. There are 3 reasons as to why this is happening. Number 1, more money invested later equals less time to grow. In the step-up strategy, more money gets invested in the later years, rupees 1.9 lakhs in year 10. But these later contributions have fewer years to compound, that is only 20 years to compound. Less time equals less compounding equals lower efficiency per rupee. In the flat strategy, every year you invest the same amount, so the average time your money gets to grow is longer. Number 2, the diminishing power of late contributions. While topping up helps grow the corpus, it doesn't beat time. That early rupees 1 lakh invested still has grown much more than the rupees 1.9 lakh invested at the end. This is because the rupees 1 lakh had 10 more years to grow. The earlier the rupee enters the investment, the more valuable it becomes over decades. Number 3. Return multiple versus absolute returns. Return multiple equals how efficient the investment was. Absolute return equals how much money you actually ended up with. In this case, strategy 2 gave a bigger final amount, that is rupees 5.1 crore in comparison to rupees 3.82 crore. But strategy 1 gave more returns per rupee invested because it relied on compounding time, not increasing principal. Now let us move on to Frog analyzes strategy 3 of SIP. In strategy 3, you invest rupees 1 lakh every year consistently for 30 years. So your total investment equals rupees 30 lakh. No step up, no changes, just steady investing. This time for strategy 3, I am not going in much details because I have already discussed strategy 1 and strategy 2 in much detail. Just note the benefits of strategy 3. In strategy 3, it is very easy to plan and budget, and returns are solid due to consistency and long-term compounding. Now, let us analyze strategy 4. In strategy 4, we start with 1 lakh in year 1. We are increasing the investment by rupees 10,000 every year. So year 2 will be 1.1 lakh, year 3 will be 1.2 lakhs. So total invested here becomes 73.5 lakh rupees if we continue the investment of increasing rupees 10,000 every year until 30 years. Over here, the final amount after 30 years equals rupees 8.1 crores and the return multiple equals 11.02 times. Practical takeaway. If you want higher efficiency, go for a steady investment like rupees 1 lakh per year for 30 years. If you want a bigger corpus and have increasing income, step up investing works. Just know that your later investments won't grow as much as your first investment. Whether you're consistent or flexible, the real hero is time in the market, not timing the market. With this, you and I have made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching up till here. Make sure to like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon. See you in the next one.